Hey guys, it's LaQuisha Parker. Today is Sunday the 21st and it's amazing outside, so I hope that you guys are enjoying your day. Joining me today is Rochelle Martin, who is working in a military prison in Leavenworth, Kansas. Rochelle, thank you for meeting with me today.
Thank you for having me. My pleasure.
So, Miss Martin, tell me a little bit about your job.
We house inmates sentenced to confinement for 2 weeks, life without parole. We also house death row inmates as well.
So, what made you get into this line of work?
I believe my destiny is embedded in public service. I have always wanted to work in the justice system. Something about law enforcement and corrections held my attention and it became a passion.
Another question that I wanted to ask you is what do you think about the elderly population aging in prison?
Same way I feel about the aging who are not incarcerated, the elderly in and out of prison are coming full circle. They are now in their winter season and will soon need some form of assistance just as they did as children. I think most elderly inmates in our prison population are getting along fine. They have conformed to the way of life in prison. They are serving out sentences due to the course of life they chose years ago.
And what does your facility do to accommodate these elderly inmates?
Generally, they must abide by the same rules and guidelines as the rest of the population. They may get a little more assistance from the inmates they live with. Staff members will address their growing needs as deemed fit and in accordance with regulation.
Okay, Miss Martin, before we wrap this up, I have one last question. Do you think the elderly inmates' lives matter?
Absolutely, as do all lives. Our aging population should be cared for and respected. Most of the elderly contribute greatly to our society. We would not be here if not for them. I also have to remember that every day I take another step in the same direction, and I definitely want to be treated with gentle care, understanding, and respect. The elderly in prison are not always afforded that type of care and respect due to the environment in which they live. That is unfortunate and should be a strong deterrent for others. Prison is not the place to be when you are sick, mentally ill, or growing old.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Rochelle Martin's opinion on the elderly inmates aging in prison. Once again, this is LaQuisha Parker, and I hope that you guys have a great day.